it's been a tough time for me, man. I've been very, very confused. I gotta say something. I gotta be very, very confused. Give you an example. Of late, I've had some trouble with swiping form. You know how you swipe the Metro card and go into the subway? Have you noticed this, gentlemen? It doesn't matter how short or how tall you are, the turnstile is always lined up against your balls. I've taken some hits to the breadbasket lately. And that's when it totally hit me, that the subways in this town had to be designed by women. Because it had to be a woman's idea to put a really hard metal cylindrical rod right up against her crotch. Makes total sense. Right? I don't think the women are still buying this story. Let me give you another example. I'm trying to go to Brooklyn the other day. Totally confused. And I look for a sign. And I see a sign which says, look for the guy in the burgundy blazer. What the fuck is burgundy? For the women in the audience, we men, we usually see in 6 colors. Black, white, red, green, blue, and gray. Typically, these are the colors we buy our cars in. Everything else is usually just an approximation for us, you know what I mean? My ex-girlfriend used to come up to me, and she'd be like, honey, what do you think about this mauve sweater or this azure sweater? I'll be like, you mean blue or blue? Pick the blue. It looks good on you. Like, we can't see that shit, man. I'm so confused on the subway. Am I looking for a fabric? Maybe a bottle of wine on the subway? So confusing. I'm just really, really confused. Another thing that confused me, with the UN and all the craziness stuff that was going on, I was driving in the city the other week. Anybody here drive? Anybody drive here today? Anybody drive in the city? Okay, some of you probably don't know about this, but in this city, if you're driving in the city, did you know that there's no right turn on red? Which numbnut came up with that idea? Like, explain this to me, okay? We're a small island, about 8 square miles, 10 million people, drunk tourists everywhere, right? And tourists also looking up and looking at the skyscrapers, walking everywhere. We have taxi drivers who drive like it's a video game. They all think they have 3 lives. In this craziness, somebody somewhere decided, wait, there's a way to keep New York City safe. I have an idea. No right turn on red. And you know what? While we're at it, that will also slow down the terrorists. Can you imagine? Mohammed and Ahmed sitting down in a getaway car. Mom is going, yo, Ahmed, let's get out of here, brother. I planted a bomb. I would love to go, brother, but there's no right turn on red. Let's get a lamb shawarma instead. Just don't understand this stuff, man. Very confusing.